Hello guys, it's Cedric and today I'm gonna show you how to do the oil change on your car, and these are the basic tools that you need to do the oil change. So you're gonna need this pen to drain the oil. You need these tools to remove the filter. You need this funnel for the new oil to get it into your engine, and you need your filter, the new oil, and these tools, so to figure out which socket will be fit on the bolt on your engine. And the gloves, you need the gloves because you don't need like dirty oil on your hands and everything. And you also need to know to figure out which type of oil you're gonna need for your car, and as well as the filter. For this car, I'm gonna need a 5W30, and this is very important. You need to know the right oil that goes to your engine because you don't want to have miss oil and have your engine break down later, little by little, because using a different oil might have some problem inside your engine. So as well as the filter. For my car, I'm gonna need this type of filter, and you can order this at the shop where you go. To order this, you need to go to any auto shop and give them the detail about your car, and they will actually they will actually uh, get it for you. So tell them the engine, the make, the year, and everything, all the small detail that they'll be asking you. You just tell them and they'll figure out which type of oil you need and uh, what filter it goes with. And you're also gonna need the stand and the jack, and also a bar here to hold your tire, so the car cannot move in order to do this job. Well, so now I'm under the car, and you can see here the car has some bunch of stuff at the bottom. So for this car, there are so many bolts and everything, but what you want to do is to identify the section, the left, the right side of the engine, and this is the right side here, and you'll see the main bolt down here. So this is the right side, and you can see the bolt is always on itself down here. And if you look just around, you'll see the filter tank. So this is the filter for this car here. So I'm gonna have to unscrew this, and the filter itself will come out. So to unscrew it, you do it counterclockwise, and to tie it up is clockwise. And you don't want to be confusing it with other stuff because there are like a bunch of stuff down here. So yeah. And this bolt is always, it seems like a 16 millimeters. So let me check this. Yeah, it's right. A 16 millimeter socket that you're gonna need to untie it up. So now you just need to untie it up, and you need your pen to be close to you, so then when you untied it, the oil will just drain straight down to your to the pen down here. So let me see. Now it's loose, so you can just use your hands to do it. So you see how I place my pen, so when the oil come down, just go straight into it. There you go. So you want to leave this for a couple of minutes, so then the oil can drain down. Or so now that the oil is all drained down, you want to come on and untie the filter like this. Now you can just use your hands to tie it up like that. Since it's already loose, you just need to use your hands and then bring the pen again closer, because there are some oil that can come down here. There we go. So, and you want your pen just close to it. There we go. This is how this filter look like. You guys can see it. This oil was already very dirty. Now that the oil came all out, you want to come with your paper towel and clean the inside. Because you don't want dirty oil in it. Clean the inside very well for the new filter that you bought. Okay. Now let's get another type of paper towel to make a nice clean again. Okay. There we go. Also want to clean a little bit the entry of the bowl down there. And before you clean it again, you wanna pull this bowl cap back and clean the outside. So you just tied it a little bit, and then you can clean again the outside here. There we go. You just tie just a little bit. There we go. Now you can bring the pen back outside to clean the filter part. So this is the old filter that was inside, right? That you need to replace, and you need to also clean this gas cap here. You need to clean it as very good for the new filter. And many cars don't use this type of filter. Most cars come with the metal filter, and it's the same thing. So the metal filter will be, you will see it also right at the same place where this filter is located under your car. So this is how the new filter come. It will come with a new plastic ring that will go across the filter pen here, and this is the old one. You don't need that anymore. And this is your new filter, which is very new and clean. It's gonna go here in this hole here. So it goes there, and then the new ring goes across here. So this is the ring here that I put. So you need this ring across here to seal your filter well. So it goes across here. So now I have the filter set and everything set, so I just need to go under the car and tie it back. So now I'm under the car and I want to put this back. So this is the way that it goes back in, and you just need to screw it just like that and tie it very well. And also you want to come down here and also tie your bolt here. So you don't tie it too much, so then these pins won't be rusted. So you just tie it a little bit. There we go. So now under the car you are all set. And you want to use this tool to seal it very well. So now that everything is well sealed at the bottom, you just need to go up and put the oil in the engine. So this extra step you don't need it for other cars if your filter is a metallic filter, because you just remove it and then you bring the new one, another new metallic, and you just fix it. You just tie it up and that's it. So this extra step is for those who use the same thing. So this car is a Mazda 2009 CX-7. So for Mazda 2009 CX-7, you're gonna need all these steps for your filter. Now you're gonna come up and find where you can get the oil in, and for this car this is where the oil hole is, and you just need to open it, put this on the side, and this is where you're gonna put your oil in. And you always have the oil sign, or sometimes it's written on the top like oil, so you don't get confused with other things. And this is where you can open to check the level, the oil level. So you see, so mine was pretty down. You can see at the tip there, it was very down, and you see that here it actually needs to be over here on the max. You're gonna see this is the minimum, this is the maximum here, and the minimum is all the way down here. So after I put the oil, it will be somewhere around here, around the max. So for my car I use these two tank, like this is a this is a 4.7 liter, Most cars use only this 4.7 liter, so you can just use this if you have a small car. And if you have a little bit a bigger car, you can get two of them. As long as you check the level of the oil, you'll be fine. But I personally use both of them. The small one, I think this is like have a 1 liter, and this is a 4.7 liter. So I put both of them, and it's fine for my car. And I know people say you have to change like your oil every 5,000 miles, but the car always tell you when you're gonna do your oil change, so you can just check on that. Now after you finish with the put the oil in, you just need to close it just like that. Now everything is closed, and you want to check your oil level. The oil now I think it's on the right level. You can see it here. Let's try again and see. Yeah. Now you can see that the level is on the second hole. Yeah, on the second hole, that means it's on the max. I mean, that's the right level. So, and that's it. And it's good to always use the right quality oil. I always use like the synthetic oil here, because it's the full synthetics is the great oil type that you can use, because it gives you high mileages and everything. Because now you just have to wait, and the next time the next time that you need to do the oil change, I mean your car computer will let you know. Most of the time people at the shop will tell you that after 5,000 miles, but sometimes it doesn't work like that too, because it depends on the oil that you put in. For my case, sometimes when I put like this, it'll do like 8,000 miles before I change again, or 10,000 miles. So even the oil tell you. So it depends on the oil that you put in. Sometimes it'll be longer, and sometimes it'll be shorter. So, but I recommend the full synthetic oil, because it's a high quality. And doing this at home will save you a lot of money instead of going to the shop, because sometimes when you go to the shop, you don't know what type of oil they are putting in. Or unless you request them a specific oil, and that's gonna also increase the money. So if you do it at home like this, you save money, and you put the best oil filter and all those things. Now thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, share, and I will see you in my next video.